It was exactly 2:03 a.m. when Emily's phone began to ring on the wooden nightstand. The sound was shrill, cutting through the heavy silence of her dark bedroom. At first, she didn't think much of it. Half asleep, she squinted, her eyes open, and groaned. "Who the hell is calling at this hour?" she whispered. Her room was dim, lit only by the faint orange glow of a street lamp outside. The phone screen glowed brightly, vibrating against the wood. Emily reached for it lazily, ready to curse whoever it was. But then she froze. The caller ID made her blood run cold. The name on the screen read, Mom. Her breathing hitched. Her mother had been dead for 3 years. She blinked several times, convinced it was a dream, a glitch, anything but real. But the name didn't disappear. The phone kept ringing, buzzing louder as if demanding she answer. Emily whispered, "No, this isn't possible." Her shaking hands hovered over the screen, against every ounce of common sense screaming at her to ignore it. She swiped to accept. "Hello?" At first, silence. No words, just faint static crackling in her ear. She almost hung up when she heard it. A whisper. A voice she knew too well, her mother's voice. "I never left you, Emily." Her eyes widened. She gasped, dropping the phone onto the carpet. Her chest tightened as if her heart forgot how to beat. This couldn't be happening. It wasn't real. It wasn't possible. But the phone didn't stop. Even lying face down on the floor, the cracked screen glowed, and the vibration grew louder, rattling against the floorboards. Emily scrambled back on her bed, pulling the blanket to her chest like a shield. The air around her grew icy, her breath visible in the dark. Then the shadows in the corners of her room began to move. At first it looked like smoke curling against the walls, but as the ringing grew louder, the shadows thickened, pulsing as if they were alive. She forced herself to pick up the phone again, holding it with trembling hands. "Who is this? What do you want?" she cried. The static hissed, then the voice returned. This time clearer. "You should have answered sooner. Now I'm here." The lamp flickered once, twice, then went out, plunging the room into complete darkness. Emily's chest rose and fell rapidly. She could feel her heartbeat in her ears. Something was in the room with her. She could feel it, a heavy presence standing just behind her. She spun around but saw nothing, only the thin curtain swaying slightly, though the window was shut tight. Then her phone buzzed again, but this time it wasn't a call. It was a video notification. Emily frowned, her thumb shaking as she tapped to open it. Her stomach dropped. It was a live video feed. The screen showed her own room, her bed, her desk, her face. Someone, something was filming her in real time. She dropped the phone, her mouth dry, eyes darting around in terror. No one was there. The room was empty, but the camera feed said otherwise. Then the phone started to ring again, louder this time, piercing like a fire alarm. Emily screamed, covering her ears. The shadows pooled together in front of her bed, swirling like a storm, and slowly they formed into a shape. A woman, her mother, but not how she remembered. Her face was pale, lifeless, eyes dark hollows. Her lips were twisted into a grotesque smile. Emily sobbed, "No, you're dead. You're not real." The figure leaned forward, its face inches from hers, and when it spoke, the voice blended with the static of the phone, vibrating deep inside her skull. "You answered. Now it's your turn." The phone slipped from Emily's trembling hands as the figure lunged at her. Her scream filled the room, then everything went silent. The phone screen lit up one last time. A new incoming call. The name on the screen read, Emily. And then darkness.